Hello, my name is Peter, and today I thought I'd do an update on my olive trees. It was just over 2 months ago or so I made a video of the 2 olive trees that I have, and they were flowering quite heavily at the time. As you can see now, this one on the right has got a few olives that are developing quite nicely. And these are, I think they're further along than they were last year at this time of year. So you can see there's quite a few that are at a good size now. There's also a few smaller ones that I think will just drop off and won't develop, but there are quite a few larger ones forming on it now. The tree on the left here didn't seem to set any fruit. See that one? I thought that was part of this tree, but it's actually from the other tree. So because this one produced a few fruits last year, I'm wondering if maybe it's not had enough energy to produce fruit this year as well. I did repot these just less than 2 months ago into these large terracotta pots. I could have probably gone bigger actually, but it should be more than enough for the time being. And they have just grown a little bit, not too much, since I've repotted them. This one seems to focus more on developing its fruits rather than growing, but it has put out a few new leaves. Yeah, this one also has a little bit of extra growth since I repotted it, but yeah, it hasn't grown quite as much as I'd have hoped. I think because the weather still is quite warm at the moment, even though we're in early September, it will be cooling off. Probably by the end of September it'll probably slow down and stop growing by then. Olives, I believe, ripen late autumn, early winter here, so maybe like November, December time. I think last year I had a few black olives on this one in December, but they were very small. They were not much bigger than some of these larger ones on this tree now. So I had a couple of olives, probably similar size to this, last year that went completely ripe, but they were very small, so they weren't really much use. And to be honest, I'm not really a fan of olives anyway. I do like the plant, so that's why I'm growing it more of a ornamental rather than actually for eating. Also, you've got to prepare them before you can eat them anyway, so I'm probably not going to go through the trouble to do that. Mostly growing it just, as I said, because I like the look of the trees, giving that sort of Mediterranean feel to the garden. That's the main reason I grow olives anyway. So yeah, I thought I'd just do a quick update on the pair of olive trees that I have, and just show them now in the new terracotta containers that they've been planted in. Hopefully next year they'll grow a lot more. Probably need to give them a bit of a trim because they're getting a bit leggy in places, but at least until these fruits have fully ripened, I'll just leave them. I'll probably give them a trim in spring next year. I haven't counted how many olives there are on it, but there's quite a few. I'd say probably at least 10 or so, and there's a few smaller ones that may or may not make it, and then there's these little tiny ones which will probably just drop off in the next few weeks. Interesting to see that this one, even though it flowered as well at the same time, didn't set any fruit. But yeah, I'm just wondering if it's like if it fruits every other year, or maybe it just wasn't as healthy as the other one. So thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you'll be notified when I release new videos, and I'll see you in the next video.